Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Sovereign Woman. This is going to be part two to the spotting the DL sign videos that I just posted. So we're just going to get right into these stitches.
A guy who chases you non-stop when he thinks that you're out of his league and he won't give up until you give him a chance to date him, and then you finally do date him and you're everything he's ever wanted, but then he does you dirty. Well, he's into men. Period. I'm not even trying to say that he's completely gay, but on some level, he's gay. He could be bisexual, he could be curious. On some level, he wants another man. Because ain't no way in hell that a man who is below your league chases you non-stop, makes you finally give him a chance, and you step below your standards and you kneel down to him so that you can date someone who you're not even that attracted to. You give him a chance and he does you dirty. Ain't no way he's straight. Because when a man is straight and he's kind of ugly or basic and he gets a gorgeous girl, there is no way on earth he's doing her dirty. Okay? There is no way on earth he's going to try and sabotage the relationship. You always know a guy is secretly gay when he does anything to try and sabotage a relationship with a girl when it gets too serious, because men who are closeted need a reason to back out of a relationship with a girl. And the thing is, if it's a basic man who's chased a girl, he's not going to risk losing that relationship. But if it's a basic man who's chased a girl non-stop and then he does her dirty, he wants another man. Because a basic man doesn't come this far just to come this far. He clearly has some internal sexuality problem going on.
So many closeted men in the Republican Party. The people who want government out of their lives are obsessed with controlling other people's love, bedrooms, while lying about their own. We see you. We see them. And guess what? If you're a hypocrite, I'm going to out you. The ones who legislate against who they are, I'm looking at you. Allegedly, reportedly, Mike Johnson. I'm looking at you. Allegedly, reportedly, good sources, Benny Johnson. Same holds true for Lindsey Graham, Tim Scott. They're terrified of mirrors, so they turn their shame into policy.
You see a man that's always angry with a woman and he don't like women and he's always saying something negative about a woman. Why is that?
Maybe because he's hurt?
No. Yeah, he's hurt because he can't walk in his truth. He's hurt because really he want to lay down with his homeboy, but for the world he has to be with a woman. It's clear as day. I see it happen all the time. There's no reason why a man should always be upset with a woman. What it is a lot of men struggle with their sexuality. What it is a lot of men can't walk in their truth. What it is a lot of men have to deal with women for their family's sake, for business, for image. But when a man is constantly aggressive and mean and evil and beating on the woman, on that list of demons that he's fighting is sexuality.
Black men who only date white women, and y'all ain't ready for this conversation, but I'm gonna say it anyway. They on a DL. Because I imagine that the only reason why you make dating white girls your identity, like that one nigga that got unalived, because you want somebody not to question why you only showing up emotionally half of the way. They like them white because they don't want anybody to notice when the mask is slipping. Like Becky ain't asking you who Mike from work is or why y'all text at 2 o'clock in the morning. Becky also ain't asking why you and Jamarcus got matching do-rags. You feel me? And a lot of them like to disrespect black women and put white women on a pedestal and use "it's just my preference" as the excuse. And live your truth, baby. Ain't nobody judging you here. But don't weaponize preference when it's really proximity to privilege or a shield from the part of yourself that you too scared to deal with, bro. So yeah, black men who only date white women are on the DL. Fight your mama, because I'm telling the truth. And any gay man will tell you it's factual.
So the DL Whisper said the men that they call simps are usually the straight men. And that is so true. See, straight men that truly love women, they're the ones showing up, being present, not afraid to say, I cherish her, I want to be with her, I want to see her win, I want to spoil her, I want to protect her, and love her loud. That's not weak, that's strength. And you have some men especially the ones on the down low. I'm not doing for a bitch. I'm not doing all of that. That's simping. That's y'all doing too much for women. If you're not doing it for women, son, who are you doing it for? Another man? Because it doesn't make sense. Why are y'all so bothered by actually doing the role of a man for a woman? These men will listen to you talk, notice when your energy is off, rub your back, send you flowers, cook for you. Don't need to be begged to act right. And most importantly, they genuinely like women. They're not simps. They're just emotionally secure, straight men. The men that brag about not doing nothing for a woman either hate women or don't like women at all. Talking about I ain't buying her shit. She can't get $1 out of me. Y'all doing all that for pussy? Let's be honest, some of them don't even like women like that. Are deeply insecure and hide it behind that super masculine nonsense. Are low-key gay and resent women for the fact they can't be true about their own desires. Like, that's not our problem, baby. That's yours. It's giving repressed, angry, and scared of intimacy. Like, if the idea of loving a woman out loud disgusts you, then sweetie, you are not a straight man. You're struggling with your own identity or projecting hate from a wound you won't face. Anti-simp men be obsessing over other men, not women. Have you ever heard about these type of men talk about other men? It sounds like they be in love. They dress for male validation, quote alpha male podcasts all day, try to be hard 24/7, want to impress their homeboys rather than impress the woman that they are sleeping with. Because the truth is, real straight men, they don't mind nurturing a woman. They don't need to flex by denying love. They're not moved by fragile egos. And let them keep using simp like it's an insult. Because it really just means he's emotionally available. He knows how to love with effort. He values a woman's softness, not just her sex. He will be the one her kids call dad one day. He's not afraid to be a protector and a provider. So yeah, call the real straight men simps. And we love them for it. The ones that's yelling, I ain't doing nothing for no bitch. Be the ones that secretly watching other men glow up while they stuck in fucking poverty. That'd be the funny part. Call him a simp. I'll call him mine. Because the same men that y'all mock are the same men that women pray for.
How to tell if your man is DL part whatever. So a DL man is always going to want to argue. Like, if you're with a DL man, he's always going to pick an argument. He always wants to argue. He's always going to be moody. He's always going to find something wrong with everything you do to, of course, pick an argument. And like I tell people, they try to create this relationship where they're always going to pick at you because they want you to feel inadequate, that you can't do anything right. And what that's going to do is create a relationship where you feel like you need validation from them. So you're going to do everything in your power to be perfect for them and get their validation, and they're still not going to give it to you because they don't like women. They're just doing that because they're trying to do something so that way when they do eventually leave you, or they can push you to leave them. Because listen, if you're with the DL man, don't expect him to leave you, because I'm sure you're making it so easy that he doesn't want to leave. You're paying the bills, you're taking care of him, he's driving your car, he's cheating on you, and you're not doing anything. Why would he leave? Why?
Narcissistic men are gay. They are gay. They are closeted gay. They hate women with a passion because they want to be you. They will beat up on women, be violent with women, be narcissistically abusive towards women because they are fighting with their sexuality. They're angry with themselves. They're closeted. And they take it out on women. And they bed hop. They are living, breathing bed bugs. They are the most perverse, unhygienic, riddled with everything under the sun, demonics that you will ever come across in your life.
Yeah, I was cracking up at the last lady. She's like, riddled with demonics. I was cracking up. But so yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. I can keep these coming if y'all would like. Leave it in the comment sections. Let me know, because I'm loving coming across these videos. And I also love when it's coming from men in particular, particularly gay men, because they know. They know who they hooking up with. They know who's in those gay chat rooms and on grinder websites and all that stuff. They know, they are a part of that world. So I'm gonna always listen to gay men, especially the ones that I know personally in my personal life, the ones online, wherever. Don't discount what the gay men are telling you. They know. And a lot of people have a problem with DL Whisperer. I absolutely don't have a problem with him at all. I don't care what their agenda is either when it comes to telling women the truth. I don't care what their reason is. Doesn't matter to me. Does not matter. You know, if a guy was bitter and came out and outed a man because he wouldn't leave his wife, are you going to care like, oh, he just did that because he's bitter? Or are you just going to look at the fact that I'm happy that I now know that my husband is on the you know what I mean? So the reason literally doesn't matter. Is what matters is that women are finding out the truth about some of these men, the ones who are lying to women. I don't have a problem with men being closeted at all, as long as they are not bringing women into their bullshit. That is all I care about. Because they have every right to keep their sexuality a secret if that's what they want. As long as they're not deceiving or deceiving women and lying to women, creating families with women and putting women's health at risk. Listen, I don't care what these men do. I long for a world where these men come out of the closet, where they are able to come out of the closet based on like societal standards. And it seems like to us that we're in a time where it's easier for them to come out the closet, but maybe we're not fully there yet. But I long for that. I want them to come out the closet because, like I said in the very first video of this series, that the world would be a better place. The men are saying the world would be a better place. Many people recognize this for what it is. These men are so angry and they're violent because they are not allowed to be who they are. They are repressing their true selves. And it's really men that have to do this. It's not really women. The patriarchy has to change and reformulate and let it be okay for men to come out. I don't know how many generations that will take, but it's them. More women are, more accepting of gay men. The men are the ones that are like, wanting to keep them down and keep them in the closet and all that stuff. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button if you have not. If you enjoy my type of content, like and share, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red and he won't care if you're dead. And the psychics on TikTok are wrong.